Watch this professional esports gamer in action. Their hands fly across the glowing keyboard, reacting to threats and executing moves in fractions of a second. When we see someone perform at that level, it's tempting to wonder how they do it. Do they have some kind of superpower, a psychic gift letting them anticipate what happens next? The truth is, there is no magic involved. Their skill comes from learning the rules of the game, understanding the map mechanics, and putting in hundreds of hours of relentless practice. There's an ancient decision-making system called Qi Men Dun Jia, or QMDJ for short, and beginners often fall for a very similar illusion. They see experts using it to make highly accurate strategic choices, and they assume it requires a sixth sense or some rare intuition to work. Because the system has historical roots and uses unfamiliar terms, it often gets framed as an exclusive secret. It looks like a mystical art reserved only for a gifted few. Believing you need to be a chosen one to use this system creates an unnecessary wall. You absolutely do not need innate mystical abilities to make highly strategic, effective decisions in your own life. In this animation of a complex 3D shape breaking down into simple blocks, any intimidating system can be deconstructed into basic, understandable parts. This is exactly what practitioner Patrick Sia does. He takes this ancient system and translates it into a practical, modern framework anyone can grasp. Patrick teaches that Qi Men Dun Jia is not a magical superpower. Instead, think of it like learning to read data or understanding the code of a game. This diagram shows how QMDJ game mechanics revolve around two core variables: timing and positioning. Timing identifies the exact moments conditions are most supportive to act. Positioning determines how to adjust your approach to navigate obstacles and maximize advantage. When you understand these two mechanics, you stop crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. You shift from relying on blind luck to actively executing a repeatable strategy. Now, just like a gamer wouldn't start a brand new game on the hardest difficulty setting, a beginner shouldn't expect to master QMDJ on day one. Here, we see an illustration of a teenager at a crossroads, surrounded by everyday choices. This is the perfect easy mode. Instead of trying to plan massive life events right away, beginners can apply the framework to simple, low-stakes decisions. The first step is simply learning the basic concepts of the framework. The second step is consistently applying those concepts to your small daily decisions. And the third step is trusting the process until the underlying patterns become obvious. Notice how this skill tree graphic connects scattered dots into a solid line. This structured repetition is exactly how your brain builds any new analytical skill. Over time, clarity naturally emerges. Success in Qi Men Dun Jia comes purely from system familiarity and disciplined practice, proving that this special gift myth is entirely false. Watch how these glowing tiles snap into place to form a secure bridge for this person. That is the exact feeling of empowerment you get when you master your own path. The real danger of the exclusivity myth is that it discourages curious beginners. Believing you need a special gift prevents ordinary people from picking up an incredibly helpful tool. Qi Men Dun Jia is open, practical, and highly repeatable. It is an analytical skill available to anyone who is willing to put in the time to learn it. You already hold the controller to your own life. Think of this system as your ultimate strategy guide, showing you the conditions on the board so you can make the best possible moves. To master this guide, you don't need a psychic awakening. You just need the right teacher. As you can see right here on patricksia.com, the roadmap is ready for you. Visit Patrick Sia's website to begin learning this step-by-step system. It's time to stop waiting on luck